Greetings, my fellow YouTubers. I'm Doyle, aka the Big D, of Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews, back again with another review. And this time around, it is on a very underrated movie that I have recently watched on Prime the other day, and that film would be the suspense thriller The Crush from 1993. Starring Cary Elwes, Jennifer Rubin, Amber Benson, and Alicia Silverstone in her first feature film. Yes, this was the film that actually introduced her before Clueless came out. The film was shot in Canada in 1992 and it got released the following year, originally released by Warner and produced by Morgan Creek. Anyway, the film's story is about a man named Nick he's a writer and he's trying to secure his job at a magazine as he manages to move into the guest house that belongs to the Forrester family. Soon he actually meets a girl named Cheyenne, played by Amber Benson, who would later go on to be a recurring star on TV's Buffy the Vampire Slayer years later. And anyway, Nick, that's Cary Elwes' character, who of course, before this, he starred in The Princess Bride, and also that same year, in 1993, he appeared in Robin Hood Men in Tights. And anyway, he's apparently gotten to a chance to meet with the Forresters as soon as he had an unfortunate run-in with their 14-year-old daughter, Adrian. That's Alicia Silverstone's character. Yeah, she was 15 when she actually did the role. This was even before she appeared in a couple of Aerosmith's music videos for their songs Crying and Crazy, both from their album Get a Grip, which of course came out the same year that this film came out. Just a little fun fact. But anyway, now the girl was originally known as Darian, but however, the producer of the film, I believe was the producer, got sued by an actual real Darian Forrester, and so they changed the girl's name to Adrian for later showings on TV, as well as the DVD and the Blu-ray releases. The only way you'll actually get to hear the girl's real name is if you get the video cassette or Laserdisc, which, believe me, that would probably cost you people an arm and a leg to get. I'm sorry, I just threw that in there so if you were paying attention. But I'm serious about this, though. This movie is extremely underrated, but it's good, though. But you don't have to take my word for it. Anyway, soon Nick becomes acquainted with Adrian, but apparently she soon develops a killer crush on him and causes some real chaos for him, including changing one of his stories and, well, kissing him, and oh boy, all sorts of other things. And soon Nick's not too thrilled about it. Even when he starts dating this here gal who works for him at the same magazine named Amy, played by Jennifer Rubin, who I will give you a heads up, I didn't know that this was her. This is the gal who played the junkie chick, Taryn, in Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Dream Warriors, which I'll be reviewing this November. Yeah, this was a big surprise. And Adrian is now jealous now and really wants Nick all to herself. And believe me, Nick tries to spy on Adrian's even when she's changing. But don't worry, you don't see much. Okay, folks, I don't want to give too much of the details. But anyway, gotta check out. There's got this big carousel up in the attic her family's got this big carousel in the egg. That's I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but that was really cool. But boy, soon Nick really gets tore up. He really doesn't want Adrian to be in his life because she's too young for him. So he tries to shake her off and fails every time. But anyway, I don't want to give too much of the details. So, in other words, let me rephrase this. You're going to have to see the movie, okay? Believe me, if you're into Psycho or, I don't know, whatever else you can think of, or maybe later flicks that were kind of inspired by this, like Devil in the Flesh, or The In Crowd, another underrated movie, which that was also produced by Morgan Creek. I think you ought to give The Crush a shot. If you've never seen Alicia Silverstone's first appearance before Clueless, this is something you gotta see. It is on DVD, and 3 years ago it got released on Blu-ray for the first time on Shout Factory's Scream Factory label. So you might want to check it out. Trust me. I think you really like it. It was pretty good. Actually, after this, even though it didn't do so well, but I know it. I'm sure it was considered a cult classic. It garnered 2 MTV Movie Awards. Well, for and both those were for Alicia Silverstone for Best Breakthrough Performance and Best Villain. Not sure if she won though. I didn't check. Sorry. But anyway, The Crush, I think it's just so underrated. I do love this movie for certain reasons. Okay. Because this is Alicia Silverstone's first performance, and she is a hot one. Okay? So, guys, I hope you won't be bothered by something that hot, but I would highly recommend you watch The Crush. This is not too bad of a movie. I'm sure you're not going to be bothered by, well, I'm not going to tell you anything. There's no sex scene, though. You might just see some partial booty shots, but that's it. Okay, folks? Enough said. Anyway, if you have seen The Crush, let me know what you thought about. Tell me what you thought about in the comment section. Like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.